Hello, welcome everybody in to week 3 of the ARMA League. Words are hard. This is Veggie coming at you solo for a little bit. I'll be joined later on here by Jaffa once again. Hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend and welcome into this beautiful chilly Melbourne Saturday. It's been an interesting first 2 weeks. I will bring up the stats here. If they work, yes, good. I didn't test anything, and I was really concerned that something had broken. But we're good. So yeah, as you can see here, we've got the AU NSW Wanderers sitting up in first place. Danielle Sensation, Tile Dreaming for Golden Chun rounding at the top 4. Urasan, Run Devil Run, Her Mangosaurus, and UW, the top 8. And then rounding out the 14th team, Judy Star Fan Club, Jan Ken Sumo, Itsu Anko, Itchy Richie Fingers, the FA team, and Jan Ken Ron. How you doing? I've actually got your little chart up here, so we can actually have a bit of a visual shot of what's been going on. And you can see it's a bit hard to see on stream, isn't it? A little bit, but you know, the team that was, you know, after the first 4 games of the season, you know, nearly at negative 200 points is already, you know, basically caught up to the bottom half of the pack. So it's a long league. Anything can happen over the course of even 1 to 2 games. Always very exciting. Yes, let's have a bunch of good hands. Tonight, I plan on scheduling the 2 tables in the third slot. So the first game will be watching the FA team, Itchy Richie Fingers, Itsu Anko, and the Uni Fan Club. Nice chart, yeah. Who made that smile? Good chart. I really do enjoy those charts. And then yeah, the second game of AUNSW, Mangosaurus, Shankan Sumo, and Urasan. Looking forward to it. So let me just make sure everything's working while I'm here, because I bet this isn't gonna freaking work, is it? We're gonna find out. I know it's black right now, give me a second. Oh, no, we're good. Alright, good. Excellent. I was thought for sure it was going to be broken. Nice. I tend to have a lot of bad luck with my streaming software, where everything just tends to break. So, I'm happy it didn't. I also believe I fixed the issue with the add-on not showing English Yaku. Which was simply that I was using an out-of-date add-on. I grabbed a new one that was updated, I think it was like 2 months ago. And yeah, basically the old one just isn't working for the new 4 table, whereas this one is. There you go. So yeah, Jaffa will be joining me eventually. Assuming he got home a bit late, because we do have a club meetup in Melbourne's on Saturdays. So could have been to that, or he could be doing anything else. It's not an issue. I'm sure I can manage to stumble my way through a commentary on my own for a bit. But yeah, I'm playing around with keeping the audio going. I don't have any audio splitters, so it's a bit hard to balance things like the music, you know, with voices and stuff like that. So I've got it very low right now, so there's no risk of it drowning out voices. I can always tweak it later. I'll probably go back and watch the VOD to see exactly how it behaves. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Should be starting within the next 2 minutes. Oh, looks like, yeah, everything fired on time. Well done to all the participants. It can be a bit tricky, I think, getting used to the new season. You know, everyone sort of forgets. Yeah. Saturdays especially, like everyone kind of, you know, after the work day, everyone's sort of, you know, it's a Saturday, I kind of do this, I'm going to do that. Easy to forget about little old Mahjong. But hey, we're underway. So we'll be following here Liebe in the east seat. Sorry, give me one sec. I'm just gonna quickly pop open the spreadsheet again. Yeah, good. Alright, sorry about that.
Hello.
Hello, Jaffa.
Just in time.
Just in time, yeah, sorry. We just got underway, so we're watching Table 3 today. We're gonna watch both Table 3s. I think that's a good balance. But yeah, off to a pretty good start. We've got the 5 pin as Dora, nice spicy pin. Unifan over there with a Arca. Always good to see that, I think, in your opening hand. Although, yeah, 2 pins kind of the worst one you could have drawn there.
Oops. Both Liebe and Nikusa filled out Hanchans. So their hands are suddenly a lot faster. Not so much in the way of value, unless they can complete their hand closed.
Got a couple reaches here.
How do you pronounce it? Nifjail?
Nifjail, yeah. Oh, Khan. Spicy gun. Nifjail. In Discord, they go by the name of Jean or Jean. I don't know which you'd prefer to use.
Sorry, can you share your screen with me?
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen, am I at all? Oh,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm watching with a bit of a delay. So.
Yeah. Whoops.
Veggie from the future.
There you go. Sorry about that. I knew I was forgetting something.
I was like, something wasn't quite right with what you were saying. You're all good now. Pop this out. Oh wait, no. While we were distracted, we saw empires.
And dealing here by Nifjail. Into the dealerucci. We all good now? Sorry, you can see everything?
Yeah, yep.
Yep, good. Sorry.
Just trying to see, make sure I... apparently I'm a bit low.
Yeah, I just bumped you up a couple decibels.
Boom. Try not to move too far away from my mic. Alright, here we go.
Boom. Pon, and Tenpai here for Nikasa. Waiting.
Well, it's a very solid Hoditsu Yaku 1.
Yeah, pretty straightforward for them.
I wonder, like, everyone's looking around the board, how likely do they have a Yaku 1?
Yeah, at this point, you know, they haven't even discarded on a tile, so you've always got that in the back of your mind. Liebe here with an Anko of the West, though, probably helps.
It probably gives them enough confidence to push.
Yeah.
Even if they... Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, like, their hand... They are dealer, but their hand has, like, little value. And they're clearly looking at this and they're behind.
Yeah, you instantly know you're behind, and you know anything can deal in at this point. It could be just a, it could be just a Honitsu, just a Honitsu. He's got an East, he's got Haku, so you know there's definitely value there. But you know
he can eliminate some possibilities, like with the West Unco in hand. He's not likely to deal into a Yakuba, and otherwise the other easy source of value would be Honitsu.
Honitsu, yep, which it is.
So if he can avoid dealing an unsafe, he could probably keep pushing. But
yeah, I think as soon as you start to get those middle pinzu tiles, rather.
You're closing up shop.
Yeah. But yeah, just Just a quick little almost Mongan for Nikusa.
I think with the rounding it is Mahjong. So you have to.
You didn't get quite 8k. Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, because of the well, our rule set has one gun rounding. Your 4 hand 32 hands do end up becoming Mahjong.
Ah, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you remember that when you do your score calculations. You do get an extra 300. That can make a difference.
Yeah, no, it definitely can. But here we got these two, another middle tile Dora.
So Nikusa with that Suwanko 2 Shanten, quite a Shanten. But...
Yeah, yeah.
Is
always...
That's not. Alright, no, so the 8 So's are Mochi. You see 1/9 Mon, 1/8 Mon in Nifjail's hand.
Yeah. He's paired up the 3 though. You can always pivot into a Chitoitsu.
Yeah, it's like the backup, the sad backup if you
can. I guess it wasn't meant to be. And yeah, see, this is where it feels a bit awkward. Yeah.
Okay. Confirming Tanya, giving up on the Suwanko.
Yep.
Even giving up Chitoi Tenpai, Ishanten, which is a bit...
Yeah, I don't know. It can always feel, you do have these players that don't like to chase Chitoi to Ice Tenpai for Liebe.
We take the pin. Probably we'll take a pin from away. We'll have to decide between 3-6 or 4-7. Picks the 3-6 man. Unfortunately, all the 3 moves are dead. So there is only 1 6 man. That's Tenpai for Nifjail?
Yes, it is. So you'll have to decide if he wants to chase, and if he does want to chase, how they want to chase.
Yeah, if they take the 6 mon Tenpai, waiting on the 6 mon, they will deal in.
They do. They threw the 7.
Oh, so 7 mon was
Suji.
And it is Sushi waiting on the Ichital, but it's probably still safer than cutting the 3 mon for that 2 mon 4 mon shape cut. Because with those sorts of shape cut, you very often see it cut from like a 2 4 4 5 mon shape, which is what happened here, and so 3 mon deals into that a lot of the time.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Liebe as well, dealing into a Mangan.
Yeah, on the Apatsu, no less.
And here we have East Dora. We see 3 of them now.
1 in each person's hand, except for Uni fan. So this is like...
You might see someone...
Yeah. The game of chicken now.
Either someone's going to discard it, or you're going to see a whole bunch of people waiting on it for a pair.
Or else, while Uni fan just slowly just builds up their hand for their pin food or 2. Possible EPK. But it's like hard to imagine like any of the players. Oh no, wait! It just came out from jail, so
yeah. So
they want to be slowed down, and now they're rewarded with Tenpai.
Yep.
Each.
Okay.
So we go on the Champon. Yep.
Yeah. So that's confirmed time, But wait, might be.
It's
tricky.
Not 2 left on the wall.
1 left. So the 3 so is Mochi with Nikosa, and 1 8 mon left.
Yeah, feels bad. I think they're gonna reach that early, and it's almost effectively dead unless they choose to throw one.
It's an interesting. I feel like at turn 5, it's a bit hard to wait for sort of like weight upgrades at that point.
I think you just take the Tanya, and you're pretty happy with that.
Yeah. like as we see, like, he could have gotten, I guess, like the Pinfu upgrade.
Yep.
He doesn't know where his weights are. They could easily be in the wall. We of course see that they're not.
Yeah.
For one.
It's unfortunate for Nifjail that they they don't know that, you know, everything's scooped up by Nikusa almost.
Yeah. It's interesting to see the others. I feel like they're mostly kind of folding, or at least Mawashi. Like that 3-man cut from Unifan feels like a fold. I don't think.
Yeah,
He can Mawashi into Cheetoy, which is like I think kind of doing now, but
he's not quite Tempai for Leap, but
yeah, they're close. But no, it's not worth it.
Here comes Cheetoy's Ishan 10 for Unifan.
Ishan 10. Or they need to push 2 5-man or a 1 pin. 1 pin is 1 chat. 2 5-man is come out on the 3-man.
2-man is safe now.
Safe now. 6-man is not Kabe yet. Oh, okay, now they're not risking it.
No need to risk for a Cheetoy chase into Ishanten, you know, like.
Yeah, but that being said, I feel like the 2-man would have been, I think, unless he was specifically saving it as a Gimbutsu against 3 players.
Yeah.
Because if you can push something relatively safe to keep Tempai, it'll be worth it.
Ryukoku this time though.
Okay, not so bad.
Despite the couple big hands we had early, everything's sort of, you know, it's not too uneven.
Yeah. We've got Nikusai who's barely over 30k, everyone else still no one under 20k. Ooh.
This is interesting for Unifan here.
He is dealer, so he doesn't have to like force the Shinitsu, but he's thinking about it.
I think that's fair early.
Cutting one of his pairs, yeah.
You've got a couple pairs already in hand, you can always back out if you want.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt his efficiency too much unless he wants Cheetoy, which no one really wants.
Yeah, no one really wants Cheetoy, you sort of fall into it. Would I con here?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, Nico starts collecting the honor tiles.
Yeah, he's got a pair of Dodora. She's east. Thank you. Yeah. And it looks like Nico-san might go into Honit unless they can. Yes. Oh. Okay. Alright. Cutting doesn't need the 1 pin to cut it to kind of maybe hide. Ooh.
Yep. But they keep throwing these, yeah.
Oh, okay. Doesn't call the 3-so. The 3-so would have like upgraded Unifan shape as well. Just put more Sozu into there.
If Shale passes on the Hakupon.
Yes, actually, that's interesting. Maybe just passing the first one?
Could be just passing the first one. Maybe they're seeing, you know, what appears to be a possible Chinitsu push here.
Yeah. They want to hold the Haku as like a safe tile against Unifan. That being said, it's pretty easy to defend against Unifan. You just stop throwing Sozu.
You just don't throw Sozu, yeah.
Nikusa
has no fear.
This call is tricky. If you didn't call the 3-so, I can't imagine you really want to call the 2-so. Yeah, Nikusa moving towards their Honitsu Dora 3. Probably get at least 1 Yakuhai as well.
Yeah, you can't imagine them missing out on at least one of them.
You can't.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
But not. Yeah, even punning Dora. But at least they'll get at least 2 more Hana. So that's like
This Shale also has a very expensive potential hand. That will be Tempai.
What does he cut? You can wait on the 1-4 but he sees 3 1 so already.
Yeah, I think the 9 so feels a bit nicer here.
It's 9 there is 2 left in the wall, but that's Sozu overflow from a Shinitsu hand. So.
Still, if anyone's gonna throw a Sozo tile, it might be a 9 so.
Yeah, it'll.
Is that? I can't tell.
That's Tempai for Liba, but no Yaku.
Onitsu?
Waiting on 2 5-man. There is. Oh, and Nifeal has the Honitsu, but I don't think they're Tempai yet.
Yeah, no, it's not Tempai.
Because they have to complete their shape.
Now they'll be Tempai.
They'll be Tempai here. The question is which Tempai.
So
2-pin is safe. Ooh, that's it.
Long.
I was trying to figure out the weight. That's a tough weight for me.
It's an Untotsu.
Oh, is it just Untotsu? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. From what I could quickly glance. Too many Honitsus.
Yeah.
So Unifan, yeah. Unfortunately they do draw the tiles in.
If JL's the person to cash in on their Honitsu this time.
Yeah.
Alright, so just like that, we're straight into the south round.
Yep.
And we have a South Dora. A Unifan with a pair.
Ooh. That'd be good for them. Cutting. They are Cheetoy-ish on 10.
They are
so you don't have to pawn it. Okay. Not keeping the pay for Peitanki.
No Peitanki shenanigans.
No Peitanki.
Lao in shambles. There's Tempai.
There's Tempai. I think they take this, yeah. I guess you could go greedy and cut Yamanzu, but I feel if you want value, the button's right there.
Yeah, I think you struggle to try to get back into Cheetoy Tempai sometimes. He does wait on the 5-pin.
Yeah, it's designed to just take the Riichi. I think it works out better in the long run to take just insta Riichi.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, they do pick the wrong weight.
You hate to
the
see
sumo
it.
right there. We see 2 5-pins locked away in Nico-san. They won't come anytime soon.
Yeah, I think it's always interesting, these decisions of Cheetoy. Quite often you like to wait on Dora tiles or potential Arca draws.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he can't wait on the Dora tile without changing.
Not this time, no, but yeah. But like going for the 5-pin, maybe hoping for the Arca. They are in last place, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, if all things equal, like 4-pin is really particularly more likely to come out than a 5-pin. So you might as well Riichi on the chance for the red 5.
Yeah, that's Tempai.
Well, Tempai Atazuke on the Hatsu. They are Mochi with NifJL. And I feel like NifJL, if they choose to fold, they have probably tiles that will before the Hatsu.
Yeah. Hatsu, I think you'll probably stay locked up for NifJL unless they get desperate somehow.
Yeah. But I think, like 1-pin is probably safe.
Oh, and there we go.
Oh, okay. I would have... Probably looking at a path to Mawashi, but I feel like with that hand shape, I think 1-pin is safer. You see 1 cut already, it's Suji.
I guess yeah.
It does only buy you 1 turn.
Yeah, and I think maybe that went into it. They're hoping to try and get a second turn out of it. Maybe. So we've got Unifan here with Itsuish looking hand.
They're missing a 2-man, 6-man, 8-man. I think... Ooh, that's once again a sort of chi toy option presenting themselves.
Yeah.
They keep it. I know that's a hard confirm for it, I think.
Yeah, it's hard to.
But even so, it's a bit interesting. Like normally, was it the Tsuchida, the Chitoy master?
Mm.
He'll recommend that you keep the 5s because he claims they're easier to pair up. And even regardless of if that's true, there is always the red 5 option. Give your Chitoy that extra kick.
1
Well, Nico-sa fills all their Hanchans and gets.
All their Hanchans.
they completed one and then the other, and yeah, sometimes it's that easy. So we've got Richi Dora 1 confirmed. That's Zuke.
Yeah, waiting on the Haku 5 mon. 3 of which are in the wall. Haku may come out if someone is careless or just wants to push.
Yep. You see these dragons come out fairly more frequently than other unsafe tiles.
Yeah, certainly you expect Haku to come up for a 5 mon. That being said, Liebe is Ishan 10.
Yep. And then not going to be throwing a 5-man. There's one there.
Yeah. The 5 mon very handily fits into their hand.
Yes. Yeah.
They do
go on.
have a chance for the Sanjaku shift.
To push 7 so here, which feels a bit gross. If they want to continue this hand, yeah. Oh, they have to try and hold on to the Sanshoku.
Yeah. This JL. Ooh. That's Tempai for Liebe.
Also waiting on 5 mon. And
so we have 3 Richis on the board.
Unifan
If JL's out. Just an extra 2,000 points for Nico-sa there.
And 1 Ura.
Oh.
To bring it all the way up to Mangan.
That's massive. Now
Mangan.
that ends Liebe's last dealership. Now they're currently 4, so their chances of taking a first here are thinning really quickly.
Yeah, it's currently a fight between Nikusar and Nif-JL. Though Unifan does have final dealership, so they have final say on how this Hanshan will shape up.
Yeah. It will be interesting to see how Liebe plays, if he's just going to try and confirm 3rd if he can, or will dig for big value hands to have a chance at
Nikusar is having none of that and looking to confirm a Tanyao hand of some kind.
Yeah. There is the toy as well possibility. I think it'll still like to get Tanyao, but ooh. We're getting closer and closer. Ishan 10 on the Kutsuki, waiting on the 5 mon 5 pin. It's like a Kutsuki plus.
Yeah. Nikusad is happy to shut down this dealership of Nishale.
Well, and take Tempai here, but the weight is pretty bad.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be fond of that chi at all.
No, it's.
Ooh, that's a. Yep. Ishan 10 for Nishale.
Gets rid of the 5 so instead of keeping it around. Probably just prioritizing the better shape over the chance of more value.
Yep. Another choice here, they choose not to take the 5 pin either.
5 pin would give a slightly better weight, like as if you chose the 5 pin 2 pin weight. It's not great because you've blocked away 3 of your 5 pin. But Tempai is Tempai, and there's a question of how long you can wait before you just take a Tempai. Oh,
here's one.
Their weight pays off. It might come out right away.
And it does. Tanya Dora 1. And
okay, moves the
dealership along. Yeah, it's the most important part of that.
Mochi Mochi on the Chun between Unifan and Liba, that might slow them down a lot, especially if they decide to go open for Atazuke.
Mhm.
With the sort of scores being so close between the two, they may feel the need just to speed up between themselves. NifJL will probably use the opportunity to build a large hand. It's not like Nikosar can easily just move the dealership along like last time.
No.
If he wins, he just stays as dealer.
Yes, yeah. So they've got time here. They can try and craft his hand into hopefully a Pinfu, pick another door up, maybe.
Yeah, it could be like a Mungan level hand if he gets Tanyao, draws a Dora.
Yep.
Cheese.
7-pin Penchan fill for Liba. Moves them to Ishanten.
Okay. NifJL confirming the Ryanman.
Yeah, I can understand that feeling.
Just sucking the 3 months. Could become dangerous later.
Yeah.
Personally, I prefer just let you open 3-9 hand. Probably you want something more, but
Yeah, you know, you're not too afraid of dropping to 3rd or 4th at this point, but yeah, you're still looking for something more.
yeah, and like that 9 so you can build your hand around it. Don't need to. You don't. 9 so it allows you to accept the 7 so, but
Mhm.
do you really want it? I guess it's fine.
Thinking on this pawn, or it could be the cheese also.
Yeah, so like the 3-mon cut makes a Tanya push really hard because you've got 2 shapes that are essentially waiting on the 4-mon. Tenpai for Nikosar. Well, Ishanten for a while. Probably just.
Yeah.
Okay. Cutting the 5-mon, I guess it doesn't make too much difference between 5-mon, 2-mon.
No.
Rishi Pinfu, chance of waiting on the Dora.
Reach.
And a chase.
Chase, waiting on Dealer Genbutsu. They don't have a Yaku otherwise.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to get a Yaku with the Chuns being much here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Sanshoku maybe.
Let's see. In terms of weights, there is 3 9-mons out and we see 4 6-mons. So there is only 1 left in the wall for Nikosar, and it will be his cheaper out.
Mm-hmm.
Liber, on the other hand, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has 1 more out. He can get.
They're both drawing fairly thin here.
Yeah.
It'll be a matter of who draws first. There's the 8-mon.
There's the 8-mon. I imagine NifJ will just not push against 2 Richis.
Yeah, none of it don't have to.
Yeah, if he deals into like Nikosar, he just falls into like a deeper 2nd, possibly even 3rd, and nightmare scenario. If he deals into Libo, very likely will fall into 3rd.
Yep, everyone folds out safely. Ryukoku with just the 2 Richi players in Tenpai, moving us to South Free Humba 2. Humba 1, sorry, 2 Richi sticks. Counting is very hard.
1, 2, anything after 1.
Yeah. Indeed.
Nikosar's starting with 2 Uncos and a pair. I don't. Winning a cheap hand, I guess, is not so bad. More points the team is good.
Mm-hmm.
But it will be interesting to see if, like, with his kind of position relatively safe, just to kind of go nuts and go for that Blanco. That's what I want to at least.
Yeah, that would be exciting. But I can understand that feeling. You just wanna keep winning and winning and winning, just rack up the points.
Okay.
Meanwhile, so I mean, we still got the chance of seeing something magical today.
It's a San Anko, not confirmed, but Senpai.
Yeah, Senpai, and we just go,
okay.
yep.
So the Richie Dora, sorry, Richie Tanyao, chance to wait on Dora. Unfortunately, there is no San Anko chance. It wouldn't. I do wonder if it was maybe just a Dama.
I mean, we can't, yeah.
He can't. It doesn't help him out. Unless he hits Ura.
It's all about that wall reading skill. Yeah, I feel like I would have dumbered. You know, again, you're very safe right now. You could probably wait just a little bit and see if you can draw, you know.
Yeah.
At least to confirm this on Encore.
And then again, Tenpai is Tenpai.
Tenpai is Tenpai, yeah. You're always left wondering what could have been, is the bad feeling about it.
It's always, it's not a bad idea just to reach and shut other players down. They're not really incentivized to push against you.
No, not at all.
Unless they're already like very close to Tenpai, which they are not. That being said, if they shan't tend for a chi toy, or just a regular hand, but if they do get the regular hand, they will probably deal in on the 5, so... Or have to at least consider...
you do see an 8-so there as well, and you think, oh, maybe, just maybe.
But if it 5-so deals in, it'll probably deal into, like... Well, like, yeah. 2 so's Adora. So, you know...
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting call. That doesn't quite give them Tenpai. It's maybe a high-tay shift. So the dealer was set to get high-tay after doing that card, so it may be just to prevent that. But
could be, yeah.
That being said, they did have the option, I think, to call and take Tenpai if they were willing to push the Force over it.
That is not quite Tenpai now.
If they kept the 9-pin and then they cut the Forso, they would be Tenpai with no Yaku, of course, being on the 8-pin.
Take it down to Ryukoku once again, though.
Liba sneaking into Tenpai at the end there.
Yeah, picking up the last 2, so.
Holding all of Nico's last fights.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess for Nifshale as well, you're thinking maybe if you can somehow squeeze a Tenpai out and having the salves, it gives you a bit extra value. It's hard to say. Exactly. Yeah.
They didn't want to push the Force though to keep.
Which is understandable.
It likely deals into like a Dora shape. So maybe they're probably hoping to like draw around the Forso in their hand to get to Tenpai, but it didn't work out this time.
No, unfortunately not.
But yeah, unfortunately, if they do keep letting the dealer and Liba taking these Tenpais at Ryukoku, they may lose second, right? Like,
yeah.
If Liba sumos among them, they will already be in second because of all the Honda sticks in the middle, all the sticks in the middle.
Yep. Yeah, not much they can do about it up until now, though. Yeah, I mean, they would have had to try and push the Forso, but it feels really bad pushing a live Suju still, and
you feel very stupid if you dealt into that. Yeah. Yashante for Nikosana. So again, very fast. So needs to complete something around there, either that 8-pin or 1-2 shapes.
Yep. Unifan. Maybe looking at another Chiditsu.
Yeah, I think so. It will be interesting. I feel like unless they draw like more really Pinzus, and I suspect they might just keep the Sozu shape because they have a Dora there. It is a bit hard to cut it.
Yeah. From their perspective, also, they're looking at.
But if they call this No, okay. That not calling this, I think, is for me confirmation that they're not going to force a Chinitsu here. They'll just take the Tempai, take the 3k6 in the middle.
Probably just. Oh, okay, yeah, that too works.
Boom.
That will be Tempai for Nikusa. Tanyao waiting on Champ on 8-pin 6-man.
Yeah, we see
One
2
door.
6-mans in Nifjail's hand.
Plus 8
I
pin.
don't think they'll come out. This is Tenpai for Nifjail actually, waiting on the 2-5-8 man. If they
Each.
decide to reach you on the front, yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they see all the 8 dead. There's 3 in Nico's hand.
Yeah, and the other
so
one in the pond.
and they see 2 5-mans. 2 5-mans left. One of them is Dora.
Dong.
And
They
that's just
instantly deal in, yeah.
that's just another one stick to Nikosa.
Oh, it feels bad, doesn't it?
No.
You reach E and then you just instantly deal into the dealer.
Yeah, you almost wish that you just dealt it straight away. Chase stick, right?
Yeah, yeah. So they're on fairly average hands here, but Nikusa does
Once again, very fast.
Very fast, yeah. They can pawn the hearts who they wish, or they can even just draw into a Tempai pretty simply here.
Yeah, I feel like that Hatsu will probably come out from Nishio very soon. I imagine Nikosa just pawns that, takes their summon, Shun Tenpai. Wins another 2,400 points.
Yep.
Runs it up.
They could even probably safely chi and take a Tempai that way as well. You probably think a Hatsu's going to come out eventually.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Boom. There you go.
May come out from anyone's hand, really.
Yeah, it'll be a matter of who draws stuff to join up to their loose Sozo here. Sozu.
Okay, that's interesting. I feel like Nikosa could have cut the format so that if he draws a Dora, he can like just slide and accept it. Maybe he's like kind of like tunnel vision. I've got Tenpai. This isn't my wedding towel.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, what's my trick?
Yeah.
JL still in, yeah.
Dong.
2,400 points, and Nifjail's in a increasingly more precarious situation. Unifan, though they're like quite a bit behind, they still have a dealership, so.
Yes.
And of course,
yeah.
Of course, Libra is only like 4Ks behind, and there's like already 1,200 in the middle.
So it looks like Unifan here probably trying to get a Honitsu.
I feel, yeah, it's probably floating between either Honitsu or like a Kokushi if you draw really well.
Yeah.
Something like, meaty. But then again, he does have like 3 Dora. So I feel like you probably just the fastest hand to Tenpai is not a bad thing to do. You don't have to force a Honitsu.
Might end up being Richinomi, but yeah, I agree. Yeah, no Kokushi.
Yeah, so I feel like maybe those middle Manzu cuts early were a bit premature. You can cut some of the guest wins without really losing much. Otherwise, Reliber kind of a Pinfu looking head.
Yep, Pinfu. And same with Nifjail, not Pinfu, but Tanya. That's what I was thinking in my head.
could be either.
Yeah.
We draw right. One man is a little bit.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to drop the one man, but I think he was kind of hoping.
Even if he draws a 4 man, he might.
That will be Tenpai though.
It is Richie Dora 1.
Richidora 1 on a Shan pawn. Feels.
4 sticks in the middle. Weight improvements are pretty thin.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be enough for me to just reach it. It's like, and he's already cut the 3,
Each.
so drawing the 4 so is like really awkward. That? Okay. Nikosar would have had to cut his Manzu shape if he wanted to go Genbutsu. Instead decides to keep kind of Tenpai chance open. Ferns Itsu.
Itsu with a 6 man drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 man is Nakasuji, so feel a little bit better by doing that. Tenpai are for Liba, waiting on Genbutsu, Nif.jl's Genbutsu for just Pinfu. But that is, even that just Pinfu was already like plus 2,200 because
of the Humber and the stick in the middle. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Itsu's a pretty hard push. I'm wondering what he's thinking of. Is he? Yeah, I think Nikosar's like, I'm so far ahead. I don't even care. I'm just going to do whatever.
It could be. I'm wondering if they want to swap here. Ah, there's the 2. So
yeah. No, that's like you have your 6 man, which is like Nakasuji. So if you want to keep your Ishanten, sort of cut that first. So I can't help but imagine, like, is he just being really greedy to try and get Genjutsu?
Oh yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe it is just like you said, they see that they're that far ahead and then just have to sort of push whatever.
Whoa. Nif.jl passes the pawn for the Chun and gets it rewarded immediately by drawing the last one.
You know, wall reading is a skill.
Yeah. It's why call when you know the wall will just give you what you need. Pretty fast hand for Uni.
Yeah, Ishanten.
Not quite, yeah. They still need a pair.
Yep.
Speaking of pairs, Liba has a surplus of pairs.
A couple of pairs, yeah. Probably figuring out what they want to do.
Yeah, it's just got the sort of floating honors at the moment.
There you go. Well, rewarded.
Yeah, defer your decision to later.
They do cut a pair.
Probably don't want to go Cheetoy here. Probably just trying to like see if they can get a nice regular Mentsu shapes around Pinzu.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Probably keeping the 9 so as a pair, or even if you if you're really lucky to form the co of that. But pairs galore.
Yeah, they still got good chances here. They just need a 3 so, 6 so, 4 pin, 6 pin, like.
Yeah. Still a very good shape to work with. But you know, you can never shake the feeling that it could have been Tenpai already.
Yeah.
Okay, he's seeing the light now.
Eat.
Alright, well, I'll work with you. Keep the Cheetoy Ishanten. Nikosar Tenpai. Ooh. And that's it.
That is it. That's the end of the game.
That's it.
So that results in Nikosar with a strong first 58,000 points. Nif.jl does manage to keep their second in the end. Just shy of 24k.
Just keeping their positive. So, yeah.
Lever and Unifan rounding out third and fourth. Again, we'll try and see if we can get in Nikosar here for a interview, if I can remember my keybinds.
Do you have Nikosar on speed dial?
I have my keybinds to minimize my window. Yep.
Is he in?
He's already agreed to me. He's in, hello.
He's in. I guess, no, there is a 5-minute delay, so it's not that he jumped in immediately where I just saw the slow one. So congratulations, Nikosar.
Thank you.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, it was a wild ride. I was constantly feeling that I was being greedy against my better judgment, but it kept on giving me more rewards than it was giving me punishing lessons. So I just stuck to being greedy mostly.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything in a particular round that you're interested in?
Oh, I mean, this is very much in the greed. I do have some regret about the one where I got dealt 2 close triples at the start, and I declared reach pretty early on,
Oh yeah,
thinking
we
I
were
had done encore, but of course I didn't because one of those was getting eaten up by a
Oh
run.
yeah, we
And
did
I just
comment
kept
on
on
that.
watching draws. I think I would have been in 10 pie for Suanko if I had
Yeah.
just not reached.
Yeah, I think we saw that, but you probably wouldn't have won if it.
Oh no, I wouldn't have won it anyway. So
But, still Uncle 10 5.
Yeah, no, I guess the big thing for this one, it just
This one. Yeah.
felt like I had all the momentum, and I could just, after getting the lead, I could just intimidate people by reaching, even if I didn't really have much of a hand, and they kept on folding.
Yeah.
That is true. I think, yeah, we were saying that, when you're in like the position you're in, like, yeah, you can fold and end yourself and your dealership, if you're bored. But like, you can also just get more points. Like, what are people gonna do? Push against you?
Yeah,
They kind of did, but it worked out when they did.
It makes sense, at this point in the season, points still do matter. If you can get a huge win and just build up that bubble, you get a bit of a cushion for, perhaps a bad game later on.
Yeah. Like, I think even now, like, you're at like 44k now. I think you ended at like 55k.
Yes, with the final Mangan, I just felt was completely undeserved.
Well, I feel like that's fine, yeah. And so yeah, so 59,000. Yeah. So it is like you don't have you could have done with that, but why? Why not just Richie?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, why not? Well, at that point I was like, okay, since I'm no longer the dealer, I just want to push the accelerator now. And it'll rattle people. Even if it just goes to an exhaustive draw, I still get paid for that. So
I think you do have a Yaku already. You didn't need Richie.
Yeah, just the cheap
there is a risk that like Unifan, who's your Shima, they have to push, right?
Oh yeah.
So if they happen to sneak up on you, it could be a bit tricky, but it worked out this time. Read the wall correctly, get the Ura. Well, they're very nifty manga. So congrats.
Yeah. Can't
thank you.
Can't discredit the nice Ura just to round out that manga for sure.
Yeah, no, that's just seeing the Ura turn up just felt particularly spicy.
Yeah. Like in the end, 8 points, which 8k works out to be, is like not significant. It's like half a point. So like, it's important to get.
Yeah. I just figure, especially because as you mentioned, it's still relatively early in the league, and I just figure it's probably worth building up as much for our team as possible right now, because. We've really got to take our luck when we get it. When we're not necessarily the best players, so if I feel I'm on a hot streak, kind of need to double down on it and follow it.
Yeah, of course.
Alrighty, well, thanks for coming in for the interview.
Oh, thank you very much for having me.
No worries.
Congratulations once again, and good luck to your team for the rest of the season.
Thanks very much. I look forward to watching the rest of the evening.
No worries. Thanks. Take care.
Bye.
Alright, so from here we'll grab a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll be back with you for the second table. Don't go anywhere. See you soon.
I'm going to take a break as well.
And we are back. Thanks for waiting, everybody. We'll be moving on to the second game here shortly. This time we'll be looking at a table featuring the players of AU NSW Wanderers, Aeromangosaurus, Junkan Sumo, and Urasan. Looks to be quite a good table. AKTK obviously was the Australian Mahjong champion of 2021. So always a good player, exciting to watch.
I think if Jay, the commentator for Sundays, he'll often complain that AKTK just plays it away to just
to
always
always beat
him.
him. Yeah. That does seem to happen. Because I think that started from that very same tournament. ATK just seemed to constantly run off Jay. Yeah, looking forward to it. Any minute now should be starting. Each of these teams, they're all sort of mid-pack, I think.
Taking a look at the standings. Don't know. You can take a look at the end of this round, I guess. At the end of this game.
I mean, yeah, Urasan's up in third. Aeromangosaurus is up in fourth. NSW's up in second, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fight between a lot of the top contenders at the moment.
So yeah, L Tenpai's Discord name is Lord Tenpai, by the way. That's what the L stands for here.
You can't quite fit it into Tenho.
Yeah.
Also, Tenho is not so forgiving
The character
or
limit.
anything other than kanji.
Yeah, kanji and hiragana and all that sort of stuff, yeah.
So, Jaffa Orange doesn't fit. Have to shorten it down a bit.
Yeah. That's the good part about having a username that's only 6 characters long.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward here. AKTK close to Tenpai, but not quite there. Needs to fill a couple Hanchans.
Yeah. Still, technically Ishan 10.
Technically, Shanten, yeah.
Technically Ishan 10. Still keeping the 1 set, I guess, for the Sumatra-ku pickup, maybe?
Yep.
Doesn't help. But L Tenpai... Or do we call him L Tenpai or just Lord?
I don't know, I'm just gonna call him Tenpai, I think.
Tenpai is a...
Yeah, it's a bit troubling. That is Tenpai,
L
however.
Tenpai, he is now Tenpai, for Honitsu Dora Yaku for a manga.
I guess we could stick to Lord Tenpai, that's probably fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are hard Tenpai.
So yeah, AKTK ditching the Sanchoku chance, keeping the sort of more like longer Manzu shape. Better chances are better Tenpai.
Doesn't want to forever two pin, and there is
Sumo.
There it is.
Sumo.
Doesn't have auto win on, obviously.
I mean, it matters who you hit at this point in the game. Quick East 1. Mangan pick up here for L Tenpai. Onitsu Dora
Yaku. They have a pretty strong starting hand as well for their dealership. Lots of nice middle Pinfu Tanyao shapes.
Yep. Can pick up an Ipeiko. Could even have an outside shot at a Rion Peiko. If they're especially lucky.
Yeah. Frosty, go for the quick open on the east. They could possibly have a chanter.
Yeah. They could turn this hand into a chanter looking hand. You can easily Chi a 7-man. Confirm that shape.
They will need to cut the Zadora if they want to go that route. So they may just take whatever's fastest tempo.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Well, Tenpai cutting the 7-man, choosing to keep the safe north in their hand.
Hmm.
Does mean they lose the sort of Sanshoku chance if they were to draw around it, but
Yeah, now they've
probably
got
unnecessary now. They've got a Ishan 10 Rishi Nomi hand.
That's perfectly fine for your dealership.
Yeah.
And Forte here. Very nice looking Ishan 10. Depends on what they want to cut. You go with
Okay.
the 5 pin.
Cutting the middle Pinzu shape. Yeah, you're not gonna the outer realm is stronger in terms of where to get there. So.
1
And there you go.
Senpai is Richi waiting on that better, as we mentioned before, 6-9 man. There are 4 left on the wall.
Yep, full left. There's one of them. I guess the issue here for Frosty is they've got a couple tiles they can cut, but any of the Monsoon look very suspicious currently.
Yeah, well, I feel like if you're in Frosty's situation, well, before the Richi anyway,
Before the reach,
you could like cut the Pinzu to kind of Mawashi into a
ロン
okay. Mawashi into kind of like a Honitsu hand, so you at least have like the values to really justify a push. Fortunately, yeah, dealer Richi's
yeah, pretty much puts an
sides,
end to that. You can't really, yeah.
cuts the 9 man, which does deal into Forte. Probably hoping for, I think, the Sotogawa from El Tempeh. So he sees an early 7 man cut. Probably expecting he doesn't. Not waiting on the 9 man, which he wasn't, to be fair.
Yeah.
Forte was.
Yeah, right thinking, wrong outcome, unfortunately for Frosty.
Yeah. If you have to defend, you prefer to defend against the dealer.
Yep. Was it head bump? No, it wasn't head bump.
No, because Forte won.
Yeah, Forte
would have gone through all the players.
Yep. I was like, oh, did I miss it? Not quite.
You can't head bump yourself, can you?
I'm sure I could figure out a way.
Okay, Forte kind of got a few ments. We've got like one Mensu needs has a lot of sort of safe-ish honor tiles. And of course the Dora. It'll be interesting how their hand develops. I feel like
Yeah, the next couple draws will be pretty vital to figuring out where this hand goes.
yeah, I'm just wondering like would they cut the 1-2 so Penchan? They don't see that the 3 Sozu three Sanso are kind of used up, but
yeah, I mean, keeping Penchans is always sort of like that. You kind of hoping that they're just available.
Yeah. They can't really. If they pawn at that west, then it kind of forces to go for like a
Honitsu, yeah.
And if they do, they don't have like any other value, so it will just be. But it might still be faster than just sort of going for a regular hand. So if they just want to like win the hand, try again. That is an option.
They're probably really hoping they can make use of the Dora, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's like a pretty easy tile to sort of connect to, as we see that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the 7
So's, yeah.
kind of not so available. In terms of other players, El Tempeh is pretty good shape. Still needs a few more.
Yeah, they're looking for a Tempai that can make use of all their Dora.
Yeah, still. I think it's likely if they just keep it as a pair, so they are like 2 shan't 10. 2 pin is safe, so we come out.
Forte deciding whether they want to cheat or not.
Okay.
So
So Ichi probably looking towards a just Tenpai, the Tenpai point.
Yeah, I didn't realize we're actually so far through his hand already. Yeah.
Yeah. It is like row 3.
We're free. Yep.
They have some pretty safe cuts to get there, so they could cut like the 2 1-sos and the 2-so as well
And
as
the
like
west. Yeah.
the west. It is pretty. They are still pretty fun to watch. You may have to be like relying on help from an Tenpai to get, which he may not willingly provide. To say
They are Ishanten.
Tenpai for Frosty for just Tanyao.
Yep.
Tanyao Dora 2. Well, I say just still a very good, decent 5,200 plus Richie stick.
This is yeah.
Okay. El Tenpai Sanso is Usuji, but maybe a better shape to keep Tenpai with, but ooh. If he does take it, he will deal in on
Wrong.
Ichi Peiko Akano Ura. So AKTK the first one to not find a Mangon in this table.
Next time, right?
There's always next time.
Frosty fills out one of their pen charms, but their hand shape still leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah, I'm thinking not Ipeiko, Sanshoku, Junchan, not even Chanta. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in terms of value, if you want to open, kind of like the best chance. But
yeah.
compared to like something like AKTK's hand, it looks like much faster.
Oh yeah, I'd be much happier with AKTK's hand, that's for sure.
Oh, 7-1 does mean they have a chance at Ipeiko as well. So it could be a decent hand to contend.
Yeah, they're really looking for that 9-pin.
9-pin allows them to open. Just otherwise, yeah. Because otherwise they have just a whole bunch of card chance that they need to fill out.
It doesn't feel great. I think if they draw a 2-pin, you kind of just have to go, I think.
2-pin is fine, because you still can get the chanter.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Keeping that 8-pin technically gets you to Tenpai faster, but...
Yeah, you lose all your value.
So rather than sort of collapsing it into like a 5-block hand, just to keep the 6 blocks up, just to keep your options a bit more open.
Oh, he's filthy.
Ooh,
yeah,
that is really good. Does he keep... Okay, so he keeps the 6-8-pin shape for the Sanshoku upgrade, rather than, say, confirming a Chanter.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. And you know, great foresight, because we do see, like, all the 2 pins.
Yeah. The 2 pins are effectively dead. But...
That being said, so are the 7 pins. So...
Yeah. This is... making Itsu. Yeah,
Ishan for Itsu Tenpai for 14. 8, so still 2 in the wall.
2 in the wall, and I mean
3-pin, which is also 2 on the wall.
I was gonna say the 8-sos might just come out, but yeah, Frosty is still looking for an 8-so as well, obviously.
Yeah.
And AKTK's hand, even though it had those nice shapes at the start, sort of stalled out a bit here.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time just sort of getting rid of the honors, never really progress forward. Also, can call for Tenpai. Does take that Tenpai. Alright, Itsu Dora 1.
2 3-pins left in the wall.
Yeah, 2 3-pins left. Hey, if Frosty draws one, he'll cut it. Is that? that is technically Tenpai for L Tenpai.
Yeah,
No
no Yaku and 4-pin
Wait, no,
Kanchan, no Dora. I guess it feels a bit bad.
Yeah. So, not really the kind of... Don't really want to fight with it.
Nah.
So, that being said, it's not... Yeah. So maybe be able to fold if anyone shows, like, particular danger.
I guess up until that Forso came out, and he can't take that because he's Yakunashi.
But he does get the Pinfu upgrade.
Let's get the Pinfu upgrade.
Ichi Pinfu. 3 on the wall still. Oh, Frosty gets his 8-so Tenpai waiting on 7-pin, but is dead. So
Yeah, unfortunate for Frosty here.
Yeah.
And he does
And-
run to one man. Yep.
it's just after the Ricci passes, just so you can lose another one.
It's always a great feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, into the South rounds. Quick games tonight compared to last weekend where we had that absolute of a marathon.
Was that cause another team to start late because they were too engrossed.
Yeah.
Home.
So the apart from Frosty, everyone else is within 6,000 points of each other.
Yeah, still very quite a tight game. No one's really broken off to take an overwhelming lead like we kind of saw last game. Ishan 10 for Frosty for a Cheetoy. I do confirm that.
Yeah.
Setting up the trap later.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, 7-1.
Chi.
Does AKTK cheese that to sort of go for the Honitsu, possibly Chinitsu, possibly Itsu if they get the 4-man, but the 4-man is a bit thin.
Yeah, he'd been looking for that
Gee.
last 4-man.
Progressing the hand, cutting the twice cut east already.
Itsu, Honitsu.
Probably will they have one hand shape unless they commit hard for a Chinitsu, which would require some.
You'd probably you have to like draw a whole bunch of pairs, basically. I think.
Well, you'd probably get there by just drawing, say, the 7-man and taking the Tanki on the honor, and then if you draw another monster, you switch to a Chinitsu.
Sure, yeah.
Forte, not having any of that, he's like,
I will.
You're not going to use your dealership. This Tanya Dora one will end it all.
Yep. And El Tenpai also Tenpai on the Forso.
Also, yeah. They've also there's still like a Yakuhai Dora 2. Still a very decent hand.
Yeah.
Forte one like seeing if he can call that 6-so to advance his hand doesn't quite. Besides, it doesn't really do enough. El Tenpai taking the weight upgrades to pick up the
1-so.
Yeah, to Tenpai for the 1-so as well. Only one left. Still
Gee.
more. Yeah. Forte deciding this does improve his hand shape enough. Takes the call. Or AKTK. Draws that 1-so.
Tidied a little free 9 hand for El Tenpai. Does take them into their dealership.
Yeah. More importantly, ends AKTK's dealership. Reduces his options if he wants to fight for first.
Yeah, he'll have to go a bit more on the aggression now. Unless he, happens to draw into a monster of some kind.
Just starts a hand like Urasan.
Yeah.
Frosty having one of these kind of look like the start of an Itsu. It's a 2-pin and the 7-pin.
Yeah.
Draws is like sort of it's 5/5/7 mon shapes. 7 mon is the Dora, so is the Akka 5 mon. So if you can get a 6 mon, that would be ideal.
That pretty much puts an end to that, unfortunately.
Unless
he wants to cut the entire Ryanman, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting though, because he had the option to kind of switch his pair to the 8-pin pair, so that there was a chance to use both Dora there, but basically you're just switching one Han for another Han. Keeps the Itsu Ishanten open to be able to call for Tenpai. He needs to speed up his hand. That being said, he's still keeping the Dora in his hand, which is. Oh.
I think you have to cut the 5 mon here.
I feel like if you're happy with just a shape improvement, you sort of cut your Pinzu shapes like a 9-pin for kind of a kind of longer Ryanman Tenpai.
Yeah, I can see that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like with that 6 mon, you basically are just giving up. You can't use kind of both in your hand.
This does give them the option of.
There is Tiny Owl, yeah.
Yeah.
If they control correctly, but that 8-pin keep would have been useful for that. Forte still not Tenpai for their double Nan. That's 10 for Frosty, waiting on Tunky 9. Not reaching, probably hoping to like do a little weight upgrade. Pei Tunky is enticing, and I know
Sumagiri's it. Sumagiri Richie. Got one.
Surely Pei Tunky, right?
Oh, I would have paid Tunky 100%.
Oh no, they missed the weight upgrade, but yeah, I guess the Sotogawa trap is also fine.
Yeah.
Getting a direct hit of AKTK and hitting Uro, this is massive. That basically switches their position.
Yeah,
but unlike AKTK, Frosty still has a dealership, and they just win 2 hands and basically be first, and they start this round with like a double non Unko.
Double
non. And a Hatsu pair. Almost alright, this has to be like a Honitsu, possibly Honitsu Chanta double non.
Yeah, if he draws the West, you throw the 7-pin first, but oh, wow.
Oh wait, no, is this Menhon double non Chanta, possibly Yakuhai, and if you complete one of the saves, it's a super strong play.
If he draws the a 9 mon, you've got even Sanonko. Yeah, like
God, yeah, Sanonko, if you sumo, yeah.
Oh wow. Frosty.
Yeah. I think you just sort of take Tenpai though.
You take a Tenpai if it comes for sure.
Not getting there yet, but they're all in the wall as far as I can.
Yep.
Meanwhile, also getting a pretty good hand as well.
Yeah. This is a
not quite Tenpai yet.
Oh, he draws. Dharmatens.
Dharmaten. I would reach you.
I would reach you really hard. Oh, another 6 mon as well.
Come on.
Oh my lord. What a monster.
It would have reached you, but it's, I guess, a Bioman order.
Yeah.
What the hell? That is
San Bioman.
Oh god, if he had reached last turn, it would have been a Kazuya. Actually, no. No, there's a Kazuya in that league.
Oh, yeah, there is no Kazuya yet.
But he just gets a maximum point. Count
Well, you know.
1.1. Holy shit. That's not how we kind of like Frosty had a really rough East round, but now enters South 4 on their last dealership with like a nearly 20k lead over second. What the hell?
So, you know, you've gone from, what was he on? He was on 13,000 points at the start of South round.
Yeah, something like that. And now he's, gosh, okay.
Maximum value for that hand. It could not have had.
I mean, was that exactly 11 harm? I think it's 5. Yeah, it was exactly 11 harm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's like Sumo,
11,
Menhon, Shanta, Yaku, Double Nan.
Honitsu Dorfer.
Yeah.
Home.
Yeah. This is kind of like think of anything else. Yeah, the AKTK would have needed like a Haneman to kind of get out of 4th.
Yeah, probably just hoping to salvage.
Like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm just gonna get like my 2k, 1k points. Whereas like Frosty is now.
That was
to end the game now, but I have Tanya Dora 3. Dora 4. Sorry, Dora 4.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine Frosty just closing out quietly.
No, well, like, you know, like with the last game, at this point, you know, you're hoping to just rack up these points for your team.
That's
no, I don't think that does it.
10. Okay, I feel like keeping the 8 so is still good for in terms of efficiency. Nice 30. Still not quite Tempai.
I feel like I would have thrown this Arca 5-man a while ago.
I think I would have. Yeah. Oh, it's not so bad to keep for Kritsuki, but I feel like I would have on that 8 so cut. I think I would have just cut. Oh, it's a bit tricky with the 1 so cut as well. Is that?
No
Still
pair.
not Tempai.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that 8 so would have been good for the pair.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Like, it didn't fit into hand at that point, but and now you're stuck with this Arca 5-man. You've got AKTK Hughes, probably Tenpai.
But you can see, like, the only way he has like any sort of value to kind of challenge you is if he has like an Urasan.
Yeah.
And when you see like 4 Dora in your hand, you're like, I think I can probably deal into you and not worry.
Yeah, this is still not Tempai.
Still not Tempai. It's no, it is Tempai waiting on 1-4 as well.
Oh yes, no, you're right. Yeah.
So it's a Pinfu Dora 4, possibly.
You could head bump here.
He will head bump, yes.
Yeah.
So, but that being said, it's not particularly likely.
No, he needs
the one that's most likely to deal in is actually AKTK if he wants to do a weight switch. So if he wants to switch Tunky, draws like the red 5, which he can't, but if he did to that effect. Well, if he draws a Dora, I think if AKTK draws Dora, I think he would deal it. Forte calling still like 2 Shanten.
Yeah.
Chi.
They can go over.
Take...
Yep.
Still not Tempai, but they are a Shanten.
What do you cut here?
Sumo.
Well.
He just sumos the height. Oh my gosh.
Okay, yep. Sanbaiman into Haneman.
Sanbaiman into deal Haneman. Started their South one at like 13,000 points. Now they have 62,000.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes the tiles just come to you,
Yeah.
and
The
sometimes,
power.
yeah, it's pain.
Never give up. Yeah, never give up.
I have to feel for Forte as well, eating that dealer Sanbaiman payment.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Road.
6K.
What was it? Road 2, 10th, not even 10th discard? It was really quick.
Yeah, no, that it wasn't the fastest. You know, a dumber song.
Yeah.
It would have been like what, a dumber by. So it's like some consolation. Like yeah, you paid all your free,
Hmm.
but you didn't deal in.
Yeah, you played correctly and still lost. Was it
You
12,000?
save yourself 12K, like pay 12K and don't deal into 16K.
Yeah.
12K is less than 16K.
Yeah, it's effectively free value.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. You didn't lose 12K, you saved 4K.
Yeah, how?
AKTK was the
Yeah, I'm wondering what he
Really?
wants to do with this. Like, I feel again like he kind of just want this match to be ever salvage what points you can, and
well, now if he sumos a Hanuman or direct hits Forte, that gets him out of fourth. And he does have a hand that looks like it could do that if he
Dora free.
like for example, if he picks up like another 4-1, that's like Richie Dora 4. If he sumos that or hits Ura on a run, gets him
Yeah,
out
that's
4.
what you're looking at.
Ken's with Shatanya.
Nah, I think you
Nah.
you just send it.
He's like, Hanuman? You know what's better than a Hanuman? Hanuman.
Yeah, don't need to worry about doing math about who you need to hit and who you don't. If
Yeah,
you just
you don't even need to worry about staying close, hitting Lychee. You just pawn
地
Chi, and then you have a Shinetsu Dora 3.
here we go.
That's it.
地
Attack. El
Ishanten.
Sentai is like, second is better than not second. So
Yep.
pick my Chanyao, please. Draws a Dora.
Does not want to throw
Okay.
Dora.
Does not want to throw the Dora. Confirms its usage and cuts.
Yeah, yep.
ポン
Yeah. Tempai for AKTK on that button. I mean, the Takeme, there is a Takeme in the floor.
Yeah,
Oh no, Forte.
Forte in danger.
AKTK has an overflow.
ポン
And Tempai also for El Tempai 2-5.
They will be head bumped on the 5-man.
Yep.
Frosty. Switch weights. But. Well. Could switch weights to, Oh, this is tough.
I would just toss it out, I think.
Yeah, 3-man is safe at least.
Hmm.
They would have to cut the 4-man and wait on 2 5-man, which also doesn't look
Yeah,
particularly
it's not
good.
great either. 6?
Another chance to change to a 4-7 or even 8-man Tunky. No.
But yeah, it's Suji.
Or
El Tempai is, you know-
Forte. Okay,
I think Forte's sussed this out.
he's like, yeah, no.
Tempai for Frosty though.
Yes. That's
That is probably death unless they somehow forever hits.
no.
Yes.
3-man comes out.
ドン
Oh,
Deals into
Yeah,
dealer,
right.
which must suck, but better
Could've
than
been
the
worse.
alternative. Because that Baiman dealer would have put them into
ポン
and AKTK into second. So they made the right call there.
quick Yaku hype on. That was many people were in danger that hand. Frosty getting into Tempai just at the right time.
Yeah, Frosty's just kind of. Yeah, I got my Chike hand. You can deal it into like Kazuya for most people and be okay. Oh, not a Kazuya.
Not quite Kazuya, but yeah, Sandbaiman's okay, not a problem.
Yeah, he will lose first if he deals into a Yakumo. So, as long as there's no Yakumon on the board, you're okay. Oh, nice draw for Forte. Fills up their Penchan. Could look at a Itsu shift. And that would give them the value to challenge. Oh, now Sanchoku is option.
Sanchoku. Definitely looking at it. You want second for sure.
Yeah.
But you want this as many points as you can out of this, even while you're in second place.
I think it's. Ooh, Dora. Frosty pairs up Dora because they're not done yet. Isham 10 for a Dora 4 hand. Probably Pinfu, maybe Ipeiko. Another Baimon looking hand. They are not done.
What is the ideal draw here?
5 pin.
5 pin, yeah.
There is only one left in the wall. Forte can go to improve his chances at Pinfu.
Oh.
But even if he does, it doesn't give him enough value to take second.
Yep, Sanchoku will bust.
Yeah, you need players Sanchoku. Itsu is also okay. Tenpai for L Tenpai, waiting on the 3-6 though.
Tenpai for
Frosty.
Yakunashi. Oh no, Pinfu.
No, Pinfu. 5-8.
Is...
So, oh no, AKTK. Dodges it.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, confirms it.
Forte does
Forte,
not.
no, deal of Mongon. That AKTK is probably like, this is fine.
This is I am.
And now they get this high five, like a double Nan font,
Double
like
Nan,
really nice chase. One completed Metsu and 2 Dora. They're like, this is it. I'm going to take third.
Second is not within reach, not with this hand.
They'd have to be banking on either somehow building this into a Baimon.
Yeah.
Not so easy, despite all the hands we've seen today. It's actually meant to be hard to get these kinds of big hands.
It's meant to be, yeah.
It's meant to be hard. They make it look easy. So yeah, I think Mongun. They'll take a Mongun Tenpai and then take the chance of a direct hit if L Tenpai.
Frosty is Ishanten.
I bet they could decide.
Yeah.
They could. Oh god. Another pin through hand. Dora 2, not Dora 4 this time. So
only Dora 2.
Dora 2.
Come on, Frosty, we expect better than this.
Pinfu Dora 2. Possibly Ricci. I can't imagine.
You don't even need to reach.
If you're in Tenpai, you don't have to reach.
No, you just.
But you can also just reach, because L Tenpai can't deal into you either, because then they possibly, they could deal into another like Hanemon and come forth. Forte and AKTK also have no real incentive.
AKTK is Ishanten for Yanpeiko here.
This isn't Mahjong.
No, we just go.
If they can get a direct hit off L Tenpai second, and L Tenpai has already cut like an early 8, if he draws it off, likely he'll cut it again.
Yep. Oh, that is.
Nah, I think you have to take.
Yeah, you have to.
It's not. It's third, but Forte is way too close. One Han get some like make some overtake you, and you're not guaranteed to even get like a direct hit off L2.
No. That does round it out. Frosty with a 73,500 first place. Nearly plus 100.
Almost plus 100. I was gonna say, like, with his like handshake, is he going to get there? Win another one?
We had a couple plus 100s last season.
Yeah, let's like 1 or 2, but gosh. I think you are very happy with plus 33. Is he ready for an interview?
Yeah, I believe so. Jesus checked. Just grabbing the log. This was...
Here he is.
Oh.
Oh my...
Oh.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank
Yep. Well played.
It was a very wild ride. Let's see, like, at the Nadir, your East round, pretty brutal. I think you started South 1 at what? 1,300? 13,000?
12,000, yeah.
12,000. So, a lot to do, a lot of work to do. So,
We'll talk about the elephant in the room here.
the 24,000 points. Or which elephants?
find
There's a few elephants.
We'll talk about
Hello.
the elephant.
So, you won one hand and you're out of 4. It's like really nice. Direct ATTK. And then you get this hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Did you think about Ricci?
No. I just wanted to like place myself like slightly higher, I guess. And hopefully get it off someone else, but yeah.
It's nice, yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
A Dama Sambaimon on like turn 8. You'll tempo on like turn 7, I think.
this was Senpai here, yeah.
7. Oh my god.
Yeah, I want to see like someone like to graph out your game and see.
Oh no.
Because it is wild. Yeah, I was actually gonna say the guy who had Ricci, you would have like.
Yeah, because of
there is no coverware.
Oh, I know, right? Because
That sounds. So
yeah.
I was like, oh, actually, no, he thinks he's read the rules properly. He knows that he doesn't need to. Oh, it's not a hand you see every day.
Yeah, honestly, I was quite shocked at my hype. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah, it was a great hype high, even. Like, you got the Anko, you've got... It's just like...
It didn't work clear.
You've got double knot anchor, you've got the E, up to pair, you've already got like a Metsu.
Yeah.
But then, you keep drawing and it's like, Chanta?
Chanta, oh wait, San Anko? Oh, yep, okay.
Sonara?
And Yakuhai, and...
And then the Yakuhai to rounding up. You're still gonna take a vibe. If you won off the 9-1, always like, one more hard. Yeah, you got what you needed. And then the very next round?
The very next hand, you get a Hanuman.
It's open with this high five.
Yeah, this is... disgusting, like...
3
door already, and we just go, yeah.
You just draw everything. It was a little bit like back and forth. You were Ishan 10 at the 8 so cut. Oh yeah, did you know that AKTK was waiting on the same weight as you?
No, I did not.
I think it was like yeah. So,
You can go on, go on.
So I think we'll discuss it later. There was a chance that AKTK would actually be able to do it. Because obviously you're not going to cheat. Ricci would have also been very funny here. Hanuman, that's it.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's a great game.
Oh, it's already like Hanuman, even like better. And if you get Tanya, then Tanya. And then it doesn't end there.
Next round.
Next round.
Or next. Yeah.
Yeah, you win this little hand.
Oh.
So this is what you actually interrupt.
地ポン
So, you know, other players have seen you get like
Boom.
kind of
Boom.
you know, pretty decent hand, and then everyone else is like, I want to taste of that. AKTK is 10-5 for
Yeah. Tempo for Baiman and
Wyman draws like the second Dora, and he's like, I can't cut this Dora. I'm gonna keep this for the potential. Forte is like 10-2, but whenever you're ready well. But then yeah, you shut down AKTK's.
you shut it down, you win another one, go again, you win another
And
Mongan.
Little manga.
Oh.
Like this again, you
地
or Forte. We're just like watching everyone draw your winning tiles and like they're going to die, and Forte that takes the bullet for everyone. It's Shantampo, there's so much of you to take second. Force versus reach. And then you're like, by the way, Dora 4.
By the way, Dora 4. No.
God.
Oh no. Oh no, I feel disgusting now.
Yeah.
It's myself now. No.
Just another
And then
Dora
it's-
4.
And then it's like the last round, and you're like,
And we're watching, you're getting close again to winning, then yeah.
and once again, and AKTK had chances to take second if you got a direct hit off your Toyman, but you're like, better not.
Yeah, no.
Better not. Just take the manga and the 3
Mm.
So that's okay. That's how we keep from. You start self on 12k, and then you just get another 65.
Easy.
Yes.
There you go, everybody. If you need to make a comeback, just do this. It's that easy.
That easy.
For players to be able to replicate what you just did.
Oh yeah, no, well played, Frosty. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
inviting. Yeah.
No worries. Have a good night.
Once
You
again,
too.
congratulations and
Yep. Thank you.
good luck to the rest of the season.
Alrighty.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right. So after the
I think that was the last game.
that was the last game of tonight. So I believe we can take a quick look at the standings update, and if I can move to the right thing, there we go. So with that big win from Frosty's, moved them up into first place. They were, I think, second
Yeah.
going into that match. First place, close fighting between Tile Dreaming and AU and SW at this stage.
Oh yeah, like only 4 points apart, really.
Mm-hmm.
Literally nothing.
Ah.
Well, not literally, but
Yeah, no, they could,
figuratively. Nothing.
figuratively nothing, yeah. But yeah, so tomorrow night we will have the last 2 games of this week. Jay will be back with somebody, I assume. Hopefully his internet holds up this time.
Oh yeah, I had no issues
Yeah,
last week.
yeah, he had some problems, but yeah. We look forward to seeing you then again. If you've got anything you want to throw up on Twitter, hashtag ARMA2022, memes, replays, whatever, hands. Just fill it out with anything. We'll be back here at the same time tomorrow, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern. The last 2 rounds. And from us here, good night. Thanks for joining us.
Good night. Yeah.
Hope to see you tomorrow.
Stay tuned for more wild Mahjong.
Wild Mahjong.
Can't guarantee it's as wild as tonight. We
Yeah.
do our best.
We'll try and find a sound environment for you every week. Alrighty, take care.